Hello, everyone.
Yeah, a warm welcome to everybody out there today.
The warmest.
How warm is it exactly?
It's hot here. It's summertime.
Like a touch
Well, it's
humid, like a
spring.
little sticky, like kind of a sticky welcome.
Give them.
Yeah.
That's good. That's fun.
Like the inside of a Hawaiian lady's hoo-ha.
Why,
That's
what-
how warm it is.
It's probably the same temperature
as
as
any other hoo-ha.
yeah, unless there's a fever going on or
Which
something.
would be body
There's
temperature, wouldn't it?
volcanoes there.
Is that
too,
98.6?
Well, there's-
Is that normal?
I don't know. I've never
Yeah, I think
stuck a
that's supposed to
thermometer
be.
in there.
Yeah.
There's a few numbers that I cannot wrap my head around. Like there's 365 days in the year.
Okay, yeah.
How many weeks?
52.
52. See, I always
You think 54, don't you?
sometimes
Why is
56.
that?
I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just one of those numbers that won't stick in my head.
Do you know boiling temperature?
Boiling temperature is 100 degrees Celsius. I don't know boiling temperature.
Man, here we
What's,
got,
what
like-
is it? What is the boiling
Isn't
temperature?
boiling 180 degrees Fahrenheit?
Let's
How
get
many-
into milliliters and
many-
liters and
Oh,
stuff.
no.
All right, forget it. Hey,
Boiling is
1
212
gallon-
degrees Fahrenheit.
212.
Ah,
Okay.
212. A
Well,
gallon
you know
has
what?
3.8 liters.
You know who we have to thank for that boiling being at 212?
Who?
BlackTux and Casper mattress.
Man.
they invented
Thanks,
boiling.
Black
We are
Tux.
so classy.
Yeah.
I want a black tux.
Well, you can have a BlackTux because BlackTux.com lets you rent awesome suits and tuxedos in all styles online.
Just like Neebs used to rent one for his driver's license photo back in the day.
The DMV people loved it. They're
I'm
like,
sure
what's
they
going
did.
on? I'm like, I want to look good for this.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I could not wait for someone to check my ID at a bar.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
They didn't do it for months. I was so disappointed. I was even hinting to it, too. Like,
You want to check?
ooh, I sure am young.
You walk in with one of those beanies on. It's got a little helicopter on top.
Ah, I should've-
Yeah, blowing bubbles.
That's what you
Bunch
should
of
have done.
pimples drawn on your face.
That'd be nice to have a nice tux and then a beanie that with the matching fat,
oh,
like
yeah.
matching
I don't
your
think-
cummerbund.
BlackTux, they might add the beanie after they hear this. But with BlackTux, with the free home try-on, you could feel the quality and see the fit months before you need this suit or tux. And shipping is free both ways. So you can get $20 off your purchase by visiting blacktux.com/Neebs. That's blacktux.com/Neebs for $20 off your purchase. BlackTux.
Hey, that's how you end up there.
Premium rental suits and tuxedos delivered.
This reminds me of going to prom. Like, that'd be a good service to have now. Like, yeah, because we just had to, like, go to a place and rent the tux.
I remember my brother rented a white tux for his graduation photos and stuff. I remember when he was returning it, I was in the car and I couldn't drive it, but I remember he felt obligated to get it dirty before he brought it in, so he just rubbed it in some dirt and.
Why?
Because he rented it. I don't know. He felt like he was.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was
It's
a
a
weird.
weird-
It was a
yeah.
weird decision. I just remember it.
It's a
one of
power
those.
move, man.
It was
Yeah.
and he's not even that kind of guy. It was.
You're painting your brother in a bad light right
Well,
now.
let me put it this way. It threw me off. And it's one of those like memories that sticks with you for some reason. Like, why is he? Why? Why?
Who is this person?
That's when you saw your brother for the real
The fuck is wrong
maniac
with
that he
you?
was.
Yeah.
He's not like a cook at a restaurant, is he?
No, he's a
I
very.
feel obligated to spit in this food just
I
because.
know.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Oh,
you know.
he was a kid.
Yeah, I mean,
Of
technically,
course.
you know.
Well, yeah, I know. I mean,
He
stupid
was
young
going to
adult.
prom. Of course he's a kid.
I know exactly. I know.
I'd be
That's what
worried
I'm
if he was-
saying.
Well, no, this was
grown man
graduation
going to-
pictures.
It's not a big.
Prom.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yep.
That paints him in a whole different fucked up light. You know.
Yeah, let's scratch that. Never happened.
Okay. So,
Did though.
who's going to start off with the comments? We got to roll into it now. Boom.
Okay, I'm going.
I don't like where you decided to sit today, Neebs.
Well,
You're blocking me from seeing
I need
Thick,
this-
and you've
Oh,
got to
I'll
like
scooch.
whip your
I'm
head
only
around.
blocking one guy.
There.
Oh,
It's
Thick just saw. Thank you, Thick.
Yeah. Well, I like looking at you too.
Awesome.
Okay,
Great.
so I'm going to go first. My comments are from the most recent ARC episode where we got the Mantis.
Oh, yeah?
That was a fun one. Daka Gaming said at 220, just happened to notice you knuckleheads spelled remembrance incorrectly on Cooter's memorial flag.
Oh, no.
Not that it matters, just funny to point out since you guys seem to get it right on Shirley's flag 5 feet to the left. LOL.
That's even better.
True?
It must be.
Yeah.
It's on the internet.
It is on the internet.
We're just going to assume it is true. We're
Not
not
to
going to
throw
check.
anybody under the bus, but we didn't make that. That was made by someone in the community.
Yep.
And we
So-
loved it, even
And
though
a
it's
bus is rolling
got a-
over him right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. They might have even done that on purpose.
But listen, we're pretty good at misspelling things too. So
Oh,
yeah,
we're
don't
terrific
worry about
Speak
that.
for yourself.
Yeah, no, Dralius, you are a good speller. and you're good with
Dralis
grammar.
doesn't know the difference
That's-
between AM and PM, but he can spell like a champ.
What do you? Oh, right.
What do you
I don't know
mean?
what that means.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that means either.
And the Far Cry episode 3 that Dralis cut starts off with 10 p.m.
Is that what I did?
super sunny out.
Oh, you kidding me?
that, yeah.
That's
we were
funny.
on location in Sweden.
Alaska, yeah.
But Neebs, in all fairness, you would probably spell PM or AM wrong at
I
some
would.
point.
Yeah, I'd put an L in there somewhere.
6. Next comment, same video from Rooster68W says, okay, normally I like the bannering, but man, Neebs, lay off it. I almost turned off this episode mid-Mantis tame. I was looking forward to this tame since Scorched Earth, and y'all kind of ruined it for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. That
No,
is
I
harsh.
didn't enjoy that episode either. I spoke to Anthony. I was like, man, what did you do to this episode?
Yeah, you
I know
came
it was a lot
in, you were
my
like,
fault,
it was awful.
I didn't see it.
I thought
yet.
it was fine.
Yeah,
hadn't
it
seen it.
didn't jump
didn't
out to me
throw
as
me
being
off.
Terrible.
It seemed like another day.
Yeah, maybe that's because it's what we're used to. Just like, yeah, this is.
Well, the thing is, we give each other a lot more hell
yeah.
in game than we do in real life, because we're trying to make the story funny. Sometimes you have good recordings, and sometimes you don't. And part of it too was like we try to act with distance.
Oh
If
yeah.
I'm far,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm far
So
from
you try to
Simon, I'm like,
yell.
"Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Anthony didn't even do the
Oh,
sound
so you're-
design on it.
you just
so
had-
I'm just like, "Hey, rah, 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 rah."
I know. There are things
And
Did you, see,
that.
did you see what he did? He just had that bus come back around
Oh,
to
yeah.
drive over
Yeah.
Anthony.
over.
Hey,
Look, you better watch out, man. The buses are everywhere today.
Yeah, right?
Anthony, you okay under that bus?
I got Dralis with AM PM thing.
hey, while the bus was here, you sent it on him there.
The wheels on the bus go.
No one's safe.
Neebs.
Everyone's getting thrown under today.
No, for people that thought that episode was annoying, I'm with you. It was very annoying.
We're exaggerated versions of ourselves in most everything we record like
We're
that.
trying
that's
to be
why it's-
silly and
Right.
cut
It's
up
easy
and-
to get animated. It's easy for me to let myself get overly mad at you because deep down I want to get overly mad at you.
Right. It's the time to
So
release.
yay, let's do it.
Hey, you know, Neebs, you mentioned that like sometimes people get us mixed up.
Right.
So Cameron Taplin commented on the same video. He says, I have been so busy this week that I haven't had a chance to even go onto your channel / YouTube itself to watch stuff. But tonight, I feel relaxed, happy, and just great watching you. Why? How? Well, there's Simon, the clueless one. Neebs, the wannabe awesome one, even though you are. Apsro, the one that knows everything. Thick, the troublemaker. And finally, Duralius, the one that knows how to play games.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Sounds about dead on.
Wow.
Right. So what's the issue with that comment?
It's probably the last one. It's
They
fun.
were all off, I thought.
Yeah.
They might have been a little bit askew.
Yeah. It's funny.
Well, I mean, what games are we talking
That
about?
was the joke,
you know?
right?
But like Far Cry, like you have a hard time with driving in that.
Yeah, but listen, it evolves into better things.
Better driving?
The driving gets
No,
better?
the driving
Okay.
stays right on par with it.
right. So you're always going to be a bad driver.
Maybe.
Have you ever put it on the auto drive
I hate
in Far
it.
Cry 5?
I absolutely-
No, it's the worst thing that
It
you could
is.
do. It's
It
like
is.
it's like run into everything except the road.
I've got a solution though coming up that I'm not going to reveal, but
Oh, okay.
but I think it's going to be fun.
I think I know what it might be.
Okay.
Because it may have been mentioned.
And for the record, like all my little driving mishaps, they're 100% real.
That's what,
Like I'm not
No,
trying to
we come-
manipulate some.
No,
we
you
come
don't
into the
wanna do
office and
that.
Neebs is like, man, your ass is driving. And I hope it doesn't get better because it's funny.
Episode 4, which will be out by the time this comes out, man. So I can say it. You drive right into a lake.
Yeah, yeah,
Not even a minute to the video.
Yeah, he's trying to do. He's like, oh, I'll take a shortcut. Oh no,
Yep.
There's
he
a
doesn't
damn river
think
there.
or
There's something like if you're driving around in GTA, if I feel like you can get away with a lot more off-road excursions. Far Cry seems to be a little less forgiving.
But you think
What?
it's okay just to drive through trees because they should just disappear when you drive through them. Like
Holograms.
you don't steer around them.
right?
Ghost
That would
trees.
help if you
Yeah.
just
No,
steer
it would,
around
but
trees.
like there's again GTA. If you're like driving down a hill, you seem to maintain a little bit more traction at times. There's a lot of slippy.
Yeah, no,
probably more realistic.
Okay, I'm with you on that. Yeah, the vehicles can be floaty.
So you might have a goal
Absolutely.
to go through the trees, but then on the grass or whatever, you're slipping and you end up in
Yeah.
some trees you didn't initially intend to hit.
All right.
Yeah, the only way I can drive vehicles in Far Cry, I've come up with a tapping method.
Okay.
Like you don't hold the gas, you just kind of tap W.
Okay.
Tap, and it kind of eases you forward a little more.
All right, then.
Try that. Maybe that'll.
I'll get
maybe
tips and
that'll help.
tricks.
So our next comment is from Dakota Pope, who gives us a pro tip. It says, when you guys hit the iceworm cave, you should have a person or two with a riot shield. Ascendant works best, obviously. The shield guide goes first to tank the worm.
Probably take the worm.
It says
hits.
tank.
It says tank.
Oh, that makes sense, though, because in those games
be a
where
tank.
you're a tank, you're the guy
Yeah.
that takes all the damage.
While everyone else standing a health distance behind, shoot the worm.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Healthy
so-
distance behind.
So that's the tip. Somebody with a riot shield
Yeah,
up
we got-
front, taking the damage that the worm gives out, and everybody behind him just shooting the worm.
Yeah, we don't really use a lot of shields.
Yeah.
But we
Nope.
should.
Yeah.
Never
That's a
used
great
one.
idea.
I heard those shields help with the bats, too.
Fuck those bats.
Yeah, I hate
So,
those
but getting the
bats.
poison though, it's blocking the poison.
I
That's the
think,
deal?
maybe, possibly.
Holy shit!
We need a
man.
flamethrower for those bats.
I wish I was.
Well, I think I have one. We just need to make the fuel for it, and with that, we need a bunch of shit.
I have an Ascendant shotgun now, which should make short
yeah,
work of
that'll
those
do it.
guys.
Damn right.
As long as I don't jump in the lava afterwards.
Yeah, lose everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hanging with you.
The final comment is from Marcel Nod. Says, Simon was stupid enough to hit Alt F4, but was too stupid to hit it at the same time.
Is that what you did?
What happened?
Alt.
Totally
F4.
clueless.
Well,
He's
yeah,
not
this is the
listening.
episode I think Thick was telling you to
You were
hit Alt.
panicking, and I
Yeah.
said, hit Alt F4, Alt F4. That's hard to say.
Were you holding Alt and then hitting F4, or were you hitting Alt and then F4? Or do
Holding
you
Alt
remember?
and hitting F4. I
Yeah.
think.
Dementia's
you did
kicking
hold it?
in.
It's a hard thing
Is
to
that bad?
remember, though.
It usually shuts down the computer.
Alt F4.
Yeah. What does it do, Anthony? It shuts
down
down
the
the
game.
game.
So,
Did
yeah,
I
that's
shut
okay,
down the
cool.
Yeah,
game?
see?
You couldn't
Okay,
push
gotcha.
the buttons right, so now you'd mess that up too. Here
Good.
comes the bus, Simon. That's funny though. Hey, I won't spoil this. 'Cause I don't know if the video's gonna be out or not, but we have a video in 7 days where Abstro asks Simon to push something, and he does, and it works beautifully.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Sorry.
Neebs, I think you should go next.
Yeah.
So that way, once you're done with your comments, you can turn and we can all face each other.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't it weird?
that's
It
good.
is.
Yeah.
I
we
hate
decided
looking
to-
at the back of your
Yeah.
head.
Well, I got a haircut yesterday.
Oh,
think?
It looks
Wow.
good.
You and Abstro got a haircut.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got
I got a little cleanup yesterday. So.
Yeah.
Really? You know why I got a haircut yesterday?
Why?
Because it felt like it was time.
Well, also because you're going to L.A.
That's true, but I was trying to remember when I got my haircut last, and I'm like, I don't even remember. It seems like it was months ago.
Yep.
You
I'm
were a
like,
pushy
my
little
hair,
biscuit.
Is it grow? Was it?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
No, your hair
so.
wasn't that
Yeah,
long.
like I didn't feel like I needed one, but I was like, it's got to be time to get one, so I just went.
Right.
So this is a perfect example of things that you should keep inside your brain.
Well,
Right.
You know, 'Cause-
somebody else out there might relate to it and be like,
What? Oh, so now they're gonna go like, oh wait, how long's it been for me? And right
Yeah.
now you're
I've
triggering
never had a
that.
haircut.
I need a haircut or never had one.
yeah, wait, it's been months.
Oh my gosh, I should go.
You're supposed to cut this stuff?
You do that with when you eat. You're like, it's dinner time, but I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
I
don't-
should eat though, because I'll probably be hungry later.
No, I just eat when I want to eat most of the
I
time.
know. That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
you end up eating
during
our videos.
I mean, believe me, you guys have given me shit about finding crumbs in the fucking
The
what do you
pop
call it?
filter on
Oh,
the
the
mic.
pop filters? Yeah, there's
and
See,
which
orange-
which are bullshit. They're not me. It could be or it could be anybody.
Well,
But
who else
but
would
I'm
they be?
not.
You know what
I'm not
nobody else
eating.
eats?
Yeah.
I'm not eating anymore. While,
You guys act like I'm the only one who eats during any videos.
Even though I am.
yes.
Crumbs are not mine.
I don't know what
Sad.
happens. I don't know what these fucking kids here are doing.
The kids and
Fucking
their rock and
kids
roll
in this fucking
and their
place.
crumbs.
You'd be
All right,
lucky.
Neebs.
Go.
God of War video. Comments from Mr. Jello Salad says, when I heard Abstro singing Fleetwood Mac, it cemented him as my favorite.
Ah, the chain? You were
Oh,
singing
yeah.
that.
You know me now.
Well, you sang it then. You don't need to do it again.
But I just
Never let me again.
I just don't want to be ruled out here because I also love Fleetwood Mac.
I also enjoy.
So maybe you should try this singing a little bit.
Sing some Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
You love Fleetwood Mac, Neebs.
Do it.
I just learned that song was called The Chain the other day.
Then you
That's
don't
not
love
what I was-
Fleetwood Mac.
yeah. I bet I
People
I,
who
I bet I
love
love
Fleetwood
Fleetwood Mac,
Mac,
more
they
than
know the
Abstro
names of their
does.
songs.
What's your
Go
favorite
ahead.
Fleetwood Mac album?
I love every one of them.
Who's
Do
your
you?
favorite?
You don't know
Who's
any
your
of them.
favorite three members of Fleetwood Mac?
Stevie Nicks, Bucking,
Brad Buckington, yeah.
Bucking Jeff,
Bucking
and
Oh, and Chris Hornswoggle.
the other girl. Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for forcing me to keep this in.
Anyway, no,
no,
favorite,
just
like,
kidding.
Bear Tree's my favorite album. It's a pretty obscure one, and Sentimental Lady might be my Favorite Fleetwood Mac song?
So you truly do love Fleetwood
Well,
Mac.
I know something outside of the chain.
Yeah, see, I didn't even realize that was Fleetwood Mac I was singing.
Yeah, no.
I knew it was the chain. I like that song.
Do you want to press it in
now,
at that?
now it's between me and Drylius Jello
Yeah.
Salad as
All
your
right.
favorite. But I also get Stevie Nicks songs confused with Fleetwood Mac sometimes.
Yeah, because she sings in Fleetwood
Good.
Mac and in her own stuff.
Good.
Yep.
Move on.
Anad Gopal. I think I said that name right.
Okay.
I have a very good feeling the upcoming Horde Night is going to be nothing short of catastrophically hilarious. Can't wait.
Well,
Yep.
you've predicted right, good sir.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
that's already out, right?
That's
Yeah.
out.
yeah,
Horde Night?
that's out.
Whew.
So
I think I died 4 or 5 times or so.
we knew we weren't prepared, but it was
It's worth a shot.
going to be fun. We knew it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
I remember when you were giving me shit for that one layer of barbed wire fence.
Yeah. I wanted it to be chaos. I wanted to.
If not for that one layer, I mean,
Yeah, no, it helped.
That would have ended
It
quick.
helped.
so anyway, that was a good time, huh?
Yeah. no.
Those mines went pretty quick.
The mines
I
went
expect
awful
them to
quick.
last a little longer.
Yeah.
They blew up fast.
We should have spread them out a little bit. Well, we would have fucked ourselves even more if we spread them out further.
Well, Simon stepped on one earlier that
Yeah.
day. After I told him
no
not
idea.
to.
Yeah, I thought I did like 10 altogether, didn't I?
I don't know.
I heard something about that. We'll see in
Yeah.
the footage
But anyway,
tomorrow.
that was a fun horde for me. I had a blast.
Did
Yeah,
you have a
no,
good
it
old
was
time?
fun.
Yeah, Simon, sorry for your house.
Yeah, that was the best part.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was nice that it finally happened.
And I can at least get this out now. I had spent time and tunneled underneath my house to be able to, in some episode in the future, pop my head up in yours, and your house collapsed. So that gag never got to see the light of day.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame.
The chances of that gag working are pretty slim, though,
How
right?
so?
So much work for
How would
such
you
a little
do
gag.
it? Would you just dig up like Bugs Bunny right
I was
in the middle
right there.
of a scene?
I was right there. Yes.
But what if he wasn't in the right room?
I know.
What if he's upstairs and
I
you're like,
would be-
hello, and then
I'd be
it's empty
watching
room?
like the main monitor. You know, I'd be seeing and
Oh, you
making
could
sure
see.
that he was there.
You could see where. Okay.
Right. I had it all
Gotcha.
timed
Oh,
out,
I
and I was
see
right
now.
there with that one
That'd
layer
been
left.
hilarious.
One layer.
One layer. I was there and ready.
Son
I
of
had
a
a ladder
bitch.
that went up to it. I was
damn.
ready.
You were probably like bored out though a little bit more than you needed to be
How so?
in
Oh,
in your channel.
the tunnel?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
It was the
very
bare
minimal?
minimum. Mhm.
All right.
I don't want to waste too much time on that. That'd be funny though. A little turtle head pop up.
Waka
Hey.
waka.
Got a comment from Theodore Budgen, and this from a scrap mechanic, the potato gun. Says,
Teddy.
love the versus idea. Hope to see more soon. Yeah, look, we're all excited to play scrap again. We just
Yeah.
haven't had a chance to yet.
Right.
But
then,
ideas for days with the potato gun.
Yeah, I might try messing with something a little bit this weekend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of my comments kind of addresses that sort of thing too.
Well, good. Looking
And
forward to seeing
and
it.
even Appsro, I think, is excited about this game now.
Yeah, it added a whole nother
Yeah,
layer.
no, the guns make things fun for me.
Yep.
So, are you going to get in it?
I'll get in it. I still don't want to build shit.
Right.
But I want to shoot the guns at shit.
But the video
why I
we
don't
did
play
was
Fortnite.
great because I built, Appsro painted, and then we fought.
Yeah.
And you enjoy painting, don't
Oh
you?
yeah, no, I enjoy the coloring.
More in the future?
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Definitely.
Or versuses. All right, Corey W. What's with the quiet audio lately? Here comes a bus,
scrap?
Simon.
Was it quiet?
Yeah, really quiet.
The whole thing?
Yeah, it seemed like it had an overall just low volume level.
Oh, well then
Nice
damn.
mix.
That was me. Sorry.
What do you rather your decibels at in the video?
This is going to be great. You're going to keep this in the.
No.
I know one time I went back there and
He just threw you under the bus, though.
Yeah.
I told you. I warned him.
Right. Oh, you did say that? Okay.
Oh yeah. But you know what? I mean, just one more reason why I just need to get out of this. You know?
Get out of this
Get out of this
business.
fucking business.
Wow,
just
he's
fucking,
just beating you down.
I
isn't
know. It's like, you know
Where
what
are you
I
going
need
to
to
go,
do?
though?
Well,
You're stuck here with us.
no, I'm building.
He's got a plan.
Believe me, I'm planning. I'm planning my fucking out very carefully.
But
He's
that's-
been tunneling
You
away.
know that sounds
underneath the-
crazy, though, because all of us were in worse conditions before this channel
Oh,
started.
absolutely. No, it's great.
If this done's, we're just going to go back to
This done.
being miserable.
If this
I've
does.
lived the dream already. I tasted it. Oh, it's
Yeah.
good, but I've
Yeah.
had enough.
I haven't had enough of the dream.
That's it, man. The
dream's too
you can't
stressful.
only do so many things for so long, right?
That's true, yeah.
So, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm going to title this Is Simon Quitting?
You know what you should do?
What?
Pass the torch to just some random.
Homeless
Fan.
person?
a day laborer.
Oh, or a fan,
at
yeah.
Just
Home
have him
Depot.
show up and tell him Simon sent
It's
you.
all you now.
You're Simon now.
That's it. Contracted over.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is Alejandro. He's going to be the new Simon.
There you go.
Hey, Neebs moved into a reasonable place.
If possible, though, Simon, if you are going to get a replacement, see if they can speak Spanish, because that would help me.
Yeah.
Did you finish yours?
Yeah.
Why don't we just keep going around the horn then, huh?
Hey, speaking of going around the horn, we were debating what that means the other day. And like I was saying, in my mind, going around the horn means let each person say what they think before we all make a
I
decision.
suppose there's different ways to go around said horn.
Absro, what did you say? What was your definition of going around the horn?
Kind of how he just used it. Like we were ordering food, and I said, "Oh, we'll go around the horn." And
And it'd be really annoying if
yeah,
you
it was just kind of like
order your drink,
we'll go one way.
and then your
Somebody
app.
will
But
order.
that's not the definition you gave on Tuesday.
Well, where's it come from?
What
It was
the
more
fuck
like
did I
a
say on Tuesday?
It was like a directional thing, wasn't it? It was like a
Oh, you're talking about at the canyon. Yeah, and I used it that way too. It's like, oh, we'll drive up here, we'll go around the horn, and we'll come back.
And he was just trying to get the bus over in your direction.
Yeah.
To
Mhm.
finish
Yeah, no,
the-
now
you
I'm
wanna
under
be
here.
hit
by
Yeah,
a
I'm
bus?
good under the wheels
World
here.
peace. One bus at a time.
okay. Look, I want to hit you with the bus later, but that wasn't it. Like that's a serious question. Like, what does that mean in your mind?
We could Google that. Oh,
Well,
in your
there's
mind.
baseball.
In
I'm
your
looking at
mind.
the top definition is in baseball when following a strikeout with no runners on bases and fewer than 2 outs, the ball is tossed from the catcher to third, to
Yep.
second, to short, and
Yep.
finally back to the pitcher.
It's like the little celebratory round the horn.
Right. So that might all be from a baseball game, an old baseball
I'm
game.
more confused now than when we
Who
started.
knows?
Yeah, it didn't help.
Anyway, well, that was Urban Dictionary. So really happy we're here. Thank you for being here.
It's all Simon's book reports, like in school, came from Urban Dictionary, like all his notes and references.
Oh, please. They would have if fucking we had Urban Dictionary when I was fucking doing reports.
You got them from turdwords.com.
Yeah.
Can I go?
Yeah.
This is from the scrap, the potato gun one, from Striker X Games. Idiots, Puerto Rico has their own anthem. Also, their flag doesn't look like the U.S. To which I say, well, we knew about the anthem,
Right.
but the flag does.
It does
Well,
look
it's got the
similar.
same colors.
Same
I mean,
colors
yeah,
and
it's
a
a color
star
scheme.
and like a...
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it. But
The
it
reason
looks,
it
I don't
looks
think it's
like
worth-
it is because it's built in scrap mechanic.
Right. That's
Because you
what
have-
that was the point.
we had there were
Yeah.
2 stripes or 3 stripes. I mean that part's similar.
Yeah, compared to any other flag in the world, it is probably the most similar to...
No,
Well, what?
I think what is it? Malaysia? There's some
Oh,
country
you're
that
right.
has
There
a
is
flag
another
just
one
like
that's,
ours.
that's dead.
So
Was
it
it
has
like
like
Puerto
super
Rico's or like
similar.
ours? Because they're obviously
Well,
they're different.
Puerto
like-
Rico's in the top 3 closest.
I mean, as far okay, top 3.
It's got
maybe.
red and
It looks like
white
Texas. It
stripes
looks like
and-
I get Texas's flag confused with Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Texas and Puerto Rico
I mean,
is closer.
I think
here
some
we
people
go.
are gonna be
You
mad
know,
about that.
that's- There it is, right there.
Well, we're here to piss people
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
Nick.
There it is, right
Okay.
there. See?
What's that? That's Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
mean-
very.
So if you were going to try to build a flag in 6 blocks or less
Yeah, exactly.
on scrap mechanic, you could go, well, he just didn't have enough blocks. That's supposed to be Puerto Rico. Or,
Right.
I didn't mean to throw you under the bus there, Striker X Games, but it was here, so I sent it your way.
Right.
Listen, I need to be
Here's
fine.
here's
park the
Ohio's
bus?
flag.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it
Oh,
makes
same
sense.
as
Puerto Rico's.
It makes sense within the states, I suppose.
The
Okay.
exact same.
No, that's good. I like
Well,
showing
you're up.
pictures of flags. Any more pictures of flags I can show?
Whatever makes you have to
Oh,
post
wait.
you're
something.
gonna
Brazil
make
has a
'em-
great flag.
Wanna
Make
do
them all
one?
come back
Here,
and watch the
hold on.
video if they're listening.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, there's Malaysia. Look at that.
Let's
Sure.
see.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's
there's
got
the
the right
moon,
stripes thing.
The
and-
stripes, yes, but
yeah,
the moon
blue
and the,
square in the corner, red and white stripes.
Very-
They went with the moon.
But I would never
one
confuse
star.
that.
Or I mean, I guess
No,
the
nor
sun
would
is a
I.
star.
if
so.
you were in scrap mechanic,
Well, you couldn't do that in scrap unless it was a lot bigger.
all right, throw me under the bus.
So, back on the scrap, and similar to what you had brought up earlier about furthering some scraps, Jennifer Latimer says, glad to see scrap is still fresh on the channel. Suggestion, a mini-series of potato gun gadgetry revisits some of your older challenges, Ruth Goldberg, boats, transformers, ramps, all with added potato guns. Love your channel. My husband and I have been watching since 250,000 subs. Keep up the excellent work. So the revisits are very possible. Just have to kind of look over the list and see where it would make sense. And like when we were addressing the the bomber planes and stuff like
Planes,
that,
yeah.
like there's all these
Mad
all these
Max.
options. And
Imagine
I-
the Mad Max episode
Mad
with
Max,
potato guns.
absolutely. I want to
See?
see. I want to
Yes.
see like vehicles going across the open desert with.
Mhm,
Those
chasing each
things
other,
shoot
shooting each other.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you. That
Now,
was a good comment.
There's been a lot of scrap mechanics. You guys may have already done this. Have you done a hovercraft?
Hover base. We
Hover
Hover
base.
Base Alpha, but Not specifically hovercraft, no.
I would like to see a hovercraft if possible with some guns.
We kind of did. I remember Anthony built something. I built something kind of similar. Remember his that had all the sensors? You didn't turn the sensor noise off. Maybe you couldn't at the time. And it was like, jigga, 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 and it was making that. And it kind of hovered. I think it was in that, like, we were kind of throwing a bunch of randoms in on that episode.
I think it was called Far Cry 5, The Story Begins
Docuseries.
documentary.
That's what it was called. I'll show the link here.
That was so sneaky.
It was.
And this one's
not
from...
adding a link,
Got 'em.
I only have 3 comments because this one has a follow-up, a little bit of info. This is from Warrior7807. This is on the latest Far Cry 5 docuseries, the flight one. To the skies?
To the skies,
To the
yep.
skies, something like that. All right. God, I love the dynamic of Neebs just being the cameraman and Dora's ongoing frustration with him. Just wish Duralius would take 5 seconds of his screen time to finally tell me the more efficient way to poach my eggs. And here I am.
Oh, boy.
You ready for this?
Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
a lot simpler. Like,
Hold on, let me get a pen.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
We're
got you.
ready.
All right, so
I'm curious.
you got to have a saucepan.
Okay.
Fill it with 3 inches of water. Bring it to a boil. Like it says 205 degrees, 206, but if you don't have a temp or a thermometer, just bring it to a boil and drop it to where the bubbles go away. Pretty simple there.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you've got like a fine strainer over a cup. You crack your egg in there and let that sit for a minute or 2.
Okay.
So like all that like extra, like, the super thin liquid goes,
Goes away.
Goes away.
You don't want that. It makes it ugly.
Exactly.
Right.
You want to keep that egg contained. And then you empty that cup, slip the egg into the cup, ready to drop into that water. Also in that water is, see, this is fun. Isn't this great? In the water, 1.5 teaspoons of vinegar and 1 tablespoon of salt per quart of water.
Gordon Ramsay says that salt will actually do damage to eggs if you're cooking them
Okay.
at the same time. Like you
got
salt,
you.
you season after.
Gotcha.
Wow,
But as
fucking
far
bus
as in
just
the
came
water
in,
thing,
huh?
sure.
Was it
Here
the bus?
comes the bus.
Here comes the bus.
But then you just, when the water's like that and you've waited for that egg to strain a little bit, you just right at the surface of the water, drop it in. It's going to go to the bottom for about a minute, and then it'll probably come back up.
Bloop.
So roughly 3.5 to 4 minutes, and you've got a poached egg. You don't have to spin the water or anything.
Well, damn.
Wow. Look at that.
Pretty simple.
Thank you.
Quality, healthy as you get egg.
Okay. So is that it?
Yeah,
We're
that's-
ending on a high note, right?
That what? Yeah.
No, that was for your last comment.
Yeah. I mean, what more do you want?
Not more. There's not
And then
much
just
more to
put it
do.
on an English muffin
move
with
over
a
to
little bit of Canadian bacon and
Why? You know what? You bring up,
hollandaise.
this is something that annoys me. Why is it that there can't be one good knockoff of English muffins? Like, I get English muffins, and that's great, but why are they the only ones that can make a muffin, an English muffin, like that? Because I've eaten all kinds of English muffins.
Well, there's all kinds of brands of them, sure.
I know.
but-
And guess what?
What?
None of them are like English muffins. English muffins are by far the best muffin when it comes down to store-bought muffins. And it annoys me that they've cracked the code.
They've got like a buttermilk tanginess to them.
And that's airy. I love the airy
Yeah,
bubble.
they're
Sourdoughy,
Yeah,
too.
sourdoughy.
And they
yeah.
toast so well.
Why can't other people, like, come on. This is fucking,
It's
I want to
that-
go into business, the muffin business. And
But-
crack the
do you know the
code.
muffin man?
Biting into a nice toasted English muffin. Maybe like put some peanut butter and jelly on it.
Oh, God, cream cheese and jelly, peanut
Yeah.
butter and jelly,
that,
cold.
That crunch,
cream-
and that kind of like chewy crunch
Yeah.
combo.
Oh, it's so good.
It really is magic in my mouth.
I love food.
Yeah.
Neebs is smiling at me.
Neebs
He's
is
like,
like going bananas over
I
there.
have no opinion about English muffins. I really want
You're
to
a
be a
biscuit
part of
man.
this. I don't eat much bread, really.
All right, I got you. But
if you're gonna have a muffin, don't waste your time with anything but an English muffin. We need to
If
get
I want to
fucking
get
sponsored
excited
by
about
them.
bread, croissant.
and,
Oh,
and
croissants
Yeah,
are great.
croissants are
Flaky
great.
croissant.
But-
and they
buttery,
don't do it
beautiful.
for me.
Oh, God, they're
like
good.
that's like the greasy bread. I feel like.
Oh, it's definitely
Oily-ish.
greasy.
Well,
Do you know the I guess they're biscuits that you put in the oven that they're the ones that have the layers?
I love those.
Oh,
Annie's?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those are great.
We get those. We do those at the house.
The
and,
honey butter.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. I'm gonna do everyone a fucking favor right now.
Do it. Do it.
Because if you like stupid, quick, easy pizza, I don't know, for some reason this isn't real pizza, but this was the bullshit pizza. I would take those flaky biscuits
Uh-huh.
Boy.
and I would get a 10-pack. This was my dinner often.
Oh, my
often.
God.
So I'd eat the whole biscuit thing because I'd make 10 individual pizzas. So you spread them out like little, like you would.
The flaky layers ones? Or
Yes,
you talk-
the flaky layers ones. They're already sweet and buttery. Then you get whatever sauce you want to put on there, and then whatever
Ragu,
cheese you want to put on
caramel.
there. But 10 minutes later, you've got these little baked pizzas.
That sounds awesome, actually.
They are
Yeah.
fucking
How
good.
high were you? I mean, it's perfect.
Oh
either
God,
way.
no! But I was doing
hell
that.
yeah.
Been doing that since I was a
hope you were
kid.
high.
Since I was a kid, my
As a
mom was
kid.
getting me high at 8. She was feeding me pop brownies. I had no idea, and then
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
make the pizzas.
Yeah.
But it was always a thing. And my mom would make English muffin pizzas, but I was always like, "Why are you doing that when you could do the biscuits?" She liked the English muffin pizzas. Did you ever make those?
No.
Oh my God! If you like English muffins. English muffin
For as
pizza.
much pizza snobbery that's come out of you, and
You're allowed to do. If you're making your own, you could do whatever the fuck you want.
what were those? The pre-bought, like in the shape of a pizza. What are those called? Remember that brand? It's still out there, like in a bag. It's like a
Not like a DiGiorno's.
no, but
No, I know what
just
you're
the
talking
crust.
about. Yeah, just the
It's
crust.
like a rubbery frisbee.
yeah.
That's shit.
Those. You know what? Neebs still has no opinion on any of this shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
He's just smiling.
my brain is like, should I jump back in? Then I listen, and I'm like,
Take a breather,
we're talking
buddy.
about
Take a
crust,
breather.
and I just like, no, I'll come
Hey,
back.
that
in.
happens
Right.
sometimes.
That's
man.
okay, man.
Yeah.
We'll scrap, but we'll talk later after.
Yeah, we'll
me
talk.
and you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
Do a
talk about
video.
this shit.
Yeah.
Because they're good
Recipe.
ones and bad. All right.
Who's our next sponsor,
Who that
Simon?
them there?
Whip out that next sponsor.
Who that boy?
Casper mattress.
Oh,
you-
Casper Mountain.
Yeah, and you actually, and you know,
I love my Casper.
Casper.
Yeah, you have one
I'm
right
not
Yeah.
gonna lie. No,
Yeah.
I'm absolutely.
You
in love
actually
with it.
do lie.
I know you
on
talked,
it.
I know. Yeah, you do. That's it. Hey,
Liar.
free joke. That joke was free.
Yep,
Casper.
we're not charging for that one.
Not one. So I know you've said it before, but from the process, the unboxing, fucking,
Yeah.
and then to
It
the
kinda
setup
takes
and
form
everything.
oh yeah, it was a pleasure. It fit in the back seat of my car. That box.
When you open it, it's like when you open that can of snakes, and it's boing.
It wasn't quite that.
Well, is it
extreme.
like opening the biscuits? Is it-
Oh yeah, look.
I didn't pop the box on the side of the
right.
counter. if
That's how
what
they
you're
should
asking.
do it. They should send it in a
that would-
cylinder.
They should. Yeah.
and you
And
crack
you
it on the
twist it.
counter.
Yeah,
Another
you
free
press
thing
a
for them.
spoon.
I don't remember how long but it kind of like unfurled and then just kind of took its form, and I was like, oh, that's pretty badass. And like I said, it's sometimes you're at a hotel. I can't ever wait to get back to my mattress.
Well, there you go. And Casper is a sleep brand that continues to revolutionize its line of products to create an exceptionally comfortable sleep experience one night at a time. With 3 mattress models, the original Casper, the Wave, and the Essential, Casper mattresses are perfectly designed to smooth and cradle your natural geometry. The breathable design helps you cool and regulate your body's temperature throughout the night, and it's delivered right to your door in a small how-do-they-do-it sized box with free shipping and returns in the US and Canada. But the best part is you can be sure of your purchase with Casper's 100-night risk-free sleep-on-it trial. After all, you spent a third of your life sleeping, so you should be comfortable. So now you can get $50 towards select mattresses by visiting Casper.com/Neebs and using Neebs at checkout. That's Casper.com. Offer code Neebs for $50 off your mattress purchase. Terms and conditions apply. Thank you, Casper Mattress.
Thank you.
All right, so me now.
Yeah.
Let's want to talk about bread some more.
Always
Do
bring that
I?
up later.
Give me a second. You talk about bread while I pull my comments
nah, I
up.
don't wanna
Next
talk about bread.
podcast will be after E3. We'll have a lot of good shit to talk
That's
about.
right.
Yeah.
Vic and I are gonna get crazy.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
just thought we were going to go check out some games.
Oh, yeah, we'll check
What
out
kind of
games.
crazy are you talking about?
Now, what are you talking about?
You know, go buy English muffins in bulk
Who does that?
and make
good.
pizzas out of them.
That would be very good. Buddha Mac on the last commenting on comment says, animate the knee story from Duralius.
The cockroach story.
Oh.
It's not that good. Look up. It's pretty much.
Yeah, I can't even see it anymore.
Yeah, we're good
Yeah.
to go.
Good.
We could
I don't know if
animate
that'd be worthy of an animation.
No, probably not.
Unless
Yeah.
we went totally extreme with the situation and
Right.
everything was exaggerated.
Hey, if an animator
100-fold.
approached us and said, I have to animate this scene, hey, have at it.
Yeah,
You
we
know?
give you
I'd be like,
permission.
all right, yeah, sure, go for it.
I really enjoyed the adding the music approach to the story was a nice touch, I thought.
Yeah, no, that
It
worked.
does make it
The
all of
drama.
a sudden a lot more entertaining
Oh,
for
much
no
more.
reason.
That's why I've got a bunch. I got music all over the whole raft video that I'm editing right now.
Right.
Covering every bit of it.
I like music,
Yeah, music is
especially
good.
Fleetwood Mac, probably my favorite band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard
oh,
that.
they're good. They're really good.
Jeff Buckingham.
Lindsay. Lindsay.
Lindsey Buckingham.
It's Lindsay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Clifton says, can you guys react to the World War III game trailer or talk about it on the next commenting on comments? People are calling it the Battlefield Killer. I think you guys would really enjoy it because it really resembles Battlefield 4. I've watched Thick. Well, Thick showed me.
Thick showed me.
Yeah. No,
and
I saw
so
it too.
talk.
I did not see it.
And Anthony just came in and nodded his head and smiled and walked away.
What'd you say, Anthony?
I nodded my head and said, "That sounds cool."
Oh,
Yeah, he just smiled.
I thought he said he played it.
Oh no.
It's not going to be on consoles. This is a Steam exclusive. Do you know
Are we talking about the
that
battle?
World War III?
Oh, World War III.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't even. You didn't even know we were talking about.
He got like I did with the bread conversation.
Yeah,
Tune it out.
I did tune out. I was thinking about bread. So World War III. So as far as I know, I think it's just gonna be on Steam, but I could be wrong.
It looked like Battlefield 3 or 4, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well-
No, I'd had that look.
So should we watch it and react to it?
If you want to.
I haven't seen it, so
Yeah.
I think it looks great. I think a lot of it, with what they showed in the trailer, reminds me of Siege of Shanghai from Battlefield.
yeah, I got that feel too.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Those
Battlefield
railings
4.
up
Yeah,
the,
yeah. I posted on Twitter. I was like, "Hey, is this the Battlefield we all wanted?" For Battlefield 5, and a lot of people agreed. Like we wanted a more modern thing.
Well, yeah, there's a good chunk of the Battlefield community that want a more modern Battlefield, and that I think that might scratch that itch.
Yeah.
It worries me when you say it's free to play. Is that confirmed?
It might not be free to play. I mean, I might have gotten it confused with one of
Yeah.
these other ones that's come out recently.
But it's
like
not coming
Iron
out until
Cider.
fall 2018, so I mean, it's going to have to compete with
Like,
everything else.
when I see that personally, I'm watching Battlefield 4. Like
It looks the
nothing feels any different or unique, or it's just the same.
Well, the airstrikes.
Well, yeah,
looks
but
like you
there's
can call in
equivalents of
airstrikes. You got
that.
some gadgets that we haven't seen. That little rover thing with the mine on it, or
That
the C4.
airstrike thing might work like it did in Battlefield 4, where you'd be waiting in line to get in that one thing, so you can.
Oh yeah. Like
So, I mean,
for the C-130 to.
Yeah, it's like the same kind of shit. Though,
Gotcha.
It feels like. So
Gotcha.
It looks fun,
it does, yeah.
but I don't think it looks very different.
Right.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of gameplay. There's not a lot of
Right. It's
you don't. There's
pre-render.
only like 2 shots that have even a HUD on,
Yeah.
in the whole thing. But it looks.
I think. Yeah, I'm
keep
just
my eye
looking
on
forward
it.
to
Yeah,
it
we'll
because I
see.
want that modern feel again.
Right. I mean, yeah. Fingers crossed that it's awesome. Plays well.
Yeah, they seem like nice folks. I've been talking to them, so yeah, hopefully we'll be able to work together and help them out with some stuff.
Yeah, I'm curious to check it out.
Give
for
them some
sure.
feedback for sure.
No small task making a game of that scale.
No.
with that, you know.
As far as like the look of it, it looks great. Like the characters, the way they move, the walk, that crawling animation. I thought everything looked great.
Eatgit Adba says, you guys need to make a series in Conan Exiles. Just thinking of the shit you can get into cracks me up. Love for you guys. And I know we keep on talking about this, but when? I want to know when. When?
Well, we don't know.
I know. We
So
know
we keep
when.
talking about. We would.
Simon, if you can cut them and put one out every week, we'll start tomorrow.
Okay. Next comment.
Well, let me interject.
Here comes the bus.
Because Steam came up, and this is topical. I was reading the article about how Steam is about to allow everything as far as like games. So they've changed their content policy to allow everything, unless it's illegal or straight up trolling. So
Is this in response? Because I know they shut down some of those like
the school
cartoon
shooting
dating games, and yeah,
Okay,
there was
well,
also that.
This new policy paves the way for pornographic games to be made available on the platform, including in virtual reality. So it's like it's opening up a whole different,
Steam is
yes,
saying anything goes
well,
as long as
wow.
it's not hurtful to
like
people.
what there's like. But
Unless
now
it's
games
illegal.
publisher Valve, which owns Steam, said it was not up to the company to decide what should or should not be on sale.
Spotify just did the same thing recently. They retracted a policy, didn't they?
I believe so.
They banned certain musicians, and they said, "Well, you know what? We're not going to be
they don't want to get
judges."
in that game.
Yeah,
I've been
as long
lobbying for them to ban Jimmy Buffett for years.
So I just thought that was interesting. It's
Yeah,
wide
it is
open, and
interesting.
I'm looking forward to the VR porn.
Yeah.
You think they would just have like a mature, like an area you go, like you got to put your birth date in or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't even look at some games unless you enter your birthday. I mean, it's super easy to do. A
Yeah,
kid
you just
is-
lie about it,
yeah,
but,
exactly. A kid's gonna figure it out.
Well, they should probably have platforms of like, hey, as long as everything's protected, proof that you're an adult is a credit card number at least. So that's one more thing. Instead of just typing in any age that you want, at least you have to have access to something that's valid to say, okay, if you're going to buy something, this is how you access it.
Yeah, I was at TwitchCon one year, and was it TwitchCon? It was something. I was at one of these conventions probably 2 years ago, and it seemed like there were just as many people at the Pornhub VR
Yeah.
booth that that there was at like the battlefield stations
God.
and shit.
Just all
was
awkward
like,
walking away with a chubby.
I still can't. It's
Yeah.
like I can't wear the headset and masturbate.
No,
That's
I
insane.
couldn't do that.
Oh, I could, no problem.
Yeah, I
to me,
wouldn't
the headset's the thing that's weird. If they were glasses, if they were smaller, but they got the wire hanging off, and I don't know.
Oh, you just got to get comfy, all
No, I
set
can't.
up, and
I can't do it.
work a wire.
I
want
want to try, but it just doesn't. do
Someone's
it
a
for me.
creep here, not you.
Yeah, I don't know why I care.
Dralius watches it in his car.
Honestly.
He's driving.
I mean,
Do it on the plane with your Switch.
Oh God.
Well,
okay.
Kayla R has a long comment here, but I'm going to read most of it. Hey guys, I have somewhat of a random request, and life's too short to not take risks, so why not? My best friend Will absolutely loves you guys. He was the one who even introduced me to your channel years ago. There is never a day that goes by where one of your videos isn't playing. At times, we even start the series over again just so that we can enjoy the commentary. And long story short, he had a birthday on June 4th, Will. Happy belated birthday, Will.
Happy belated birthday.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Kayla, you're awesome, and Will, you're awesome.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
How
man.
nice.
RN Games says, if you guys are looking for something steampunky, you should try Guns of Icarus Alliance. It's an older game where 4 people try to keep a flying airship afloat while fighting other airships.
Yep.
And
I've played that with Anthony before.
yeah, they have Alliance. There's a co-op mode, PvP, and there's PvE now.
Really?
Yes, there's player. Yes,
Wow.
probably wouldn't have enough for a full series, but maybe a one-off to check it out. But
It's
yeah,
a
they're
cool looking game.
it is
It really
very
is.
cool looking, and it's been out since 2017. And I watched Yogscast was playing it, and they have an idiot gamer named Simon.
Get out.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, they're like, oh Simon, you're such Simon, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah.
what? I didn't know. So
Was he there first before ours?
probably.
Yeah. No, I would say.
Well,
yeah,
so
he
then
was
that
absolutely
might-
there
We,
first.
we need to protect
We
ourselves
don't know that,
and
though.
copyright the name Simon.
No, we need to sue ourselves immediately.
Yeah, we do. Well, this is the
Okay.
first I've heard of it. That's
Well,
why
we're
I was
getting ready
like,
to trade ours in
interesting.
for
Do the right
Yeah,
thing.
for Alejandro.
Alejandro.
But so we're gonna. I mean, I looked at it and was like, for a one-off. I mean, we have a lot of things that we want to do, but I mean, I would think putting it on the list of things to check
Absolutely.
Yeah.
out would be a good thing because it looks pretty.
It's kind of it's very. I mean, it's different, but it's kind of similar to Sea of Thieves, and like you're on a ship, and everyone's kind of got a job. You know, you want to keep the ship repaired, and you're firing at enemies.
But you've got very clear missions against. Well,
See-
yeah, they
see,
might.
now
the
that I
AI
like
might-
better. It's like if you say that it's
Player versus
4-player
environment.
co-op, but there's actually PVE. Like, is there a story involved in some
Well, you can
aspect?
scroll down, and you'll be able to
Are
read
the
what it
ship-
says. Yeah,
the ships
Okay.
more customizable, weapons wise, and
that I don't know, but I do know that the stories around like these 4 different factions or however many different people across the whole world after the place pretty much got annihilated that kind of rose up, and they're all armies, you know, from different places. There's a desert army, there's a cold mountain army, there's this, that, and the other, and then I think you fight them.
Yeah, here it says your crew versus the world. Take your airship and queue, pit them against a huge variety of AI-controlled challenges, including escort missions, convoy raids, base assaults, and more.
Escort missions sounds like porn, like the VR porn.
right.
You got to be an escort to
Yeah.
some gentleman,
Yep.
some
It
rich
should be on
gentleman
Steam,
in Los
so-
Angeles.
Yeah, Steam allows it now, so it's fine.
Tech Goggles says, I love your Far Cry series. It's beautiful. I showed to my friends and brother, and they were like, wow, we need this for everyone. I work with an Indian gaming news agency. I will see if we can do a post for you.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
We'll
thank you.
send you a link if they do it. I do graphics and streams for them. You guys are my heroes. Love from India.
Well,
Hell yeah.
thank you.
Thanks, India.
Loving you back in India.
That's great.
Yeah, Tech
That'd be
Goggles.
wonderful.
So, and actually, and I checked out Tech Goggles' channel. So anyway,
Cool.
check out Tech
Goggles.
Goggles.
Yeah.
It's a good name.
And we have Trigger Troll that says Far Cry docu is great, has huge potential, but the YouTube algorithm is a joke. All I watch is you guys, and yet I have no idea of any other gamers that do what y'all do. Most of my time on YouTube is spent blocking garbage I never want to see. Again, Far Cry docu is amazing and unique and a finished product. I think Dora needs an assistant, though, because he sure does need Neebs a lot. And thank you, Trigger Troll. That's awesome. The reason why I got this was YouTube. We had a little YouTube scare, didn't we?
Yeah.
Our Hank and Jed channel, our other one, got demonetized
Instantly.
completely.
Just woke up one morning and said your channel is no longer monetized.
Yep.
Which you'd think you'd get some email a week before saying, warning, you have some things wrong with your channel.
Fix it, or it will be demonetized.
Respond to this. Yeah,
Right.
it just came out of nowhere.
But not only that, it was demonetized, and then it didn't even show any strikes on it at that current time.
Didn't show a
Nothing.
reason, anything.
All
just,
smiley faces on there for our status.
Yeah. So then we start sending emails like, "What's wrong?" And then they're saying, "Well, we think you got some duplicated videos." And I'm like, "Well, if they're duplicated videos, they're videos that we made that are somewhere else. Whether it's
Right.
Duralius is in a couple different places, Battlefield Friends,
Mob Squad.
Mob
Yeah.
Squad. We have a lot
Yeah.
of things. Didn't say. And after a few emails, they fixed it, but we still have no idea.
I don't envy what YouTube has to deal with in this regard, as far as like
There's so many people.
exactly so many people, so much video being uploaded.
I couldn't imagine.
And yeah, it's like basically their solution is to try to get a robot to do it, and that doesn't work. One thing that scares me, I don't know if you guys heard about this. They're talking about now. YouTube has said they want to optimize the subscription feed. So now not only
Yep,
is it confusing
yep.
with the whole notification system, it's like, okay, now you have to hit subscribe. And then if you want to get notified when the video is uploaded, you have to click the bell. Well, now they're talking about like the last place where you could actually see what you've subscribed to in the order you want is the subscription tab. And now they're talking about optimizing the subscription tab, which tells me they can just choose what they want to rise to the
of
top.
course.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want what I'm subscribed to, damn it.
It should be
Yeah,
simple.
why are they fucking making it harder?
I don't know.
Now, I get them trying to push their own agenda, and it's shitty, but I get that. But why are you making it harder now for our own audience
turning
to
into
try
a
to
news
find
network.
this?
Well, yeah, I mean, they have to juggle this balancing act between creators and advertisers. So they want to push content that's more advertiser friendly in the long run. It makes sense on their part. But yeah, it's like for users that have been here a long time. That's the thing. Also, most users are not people that actually subscribe. I think most users are just people that hop on YouTube, find a
Right.
funny video,
Right.
watch it, and then get off.
It's true.
They're probably more interested
So
in that
they're
crowd.
catering to that crowd more,
Yeah.
it would seem, for sure, which makes sense.
Makes sense on their part, but yeah, it does suck for us creators.
Yeah.
Who are just trying to build an audience because, yeah, I mean, YouTube for the longest time has been like, subscribe, make sure you get those subscription. They'll send you medals for, having subscriptions. But now they seem to be like, fuck subscriptions. It doesn't mean anything.
I mean, you see comments every single video
Yeah.
of how I didn't get notified.
Yeah, it's weird. So even their notification bell doesn't really work like they say it does.
I would like to defend myself as far as the rest of that comment.
Okay.
Where I need Neebs' help a lot.
Right.
I feel like you help from time to time.
I hardly help you at all.
Hardly at all. We're playing a co-op mode where I'm just doing it by myself.
So yeah, there's a lot, and you impress me. Like, I don't know why anyone would ever compare me and you, because when I see you play that game, even when people might say you're playing poorly, it would take me 2 years to play as poorly as you play. Because
There's some more fun things coming up where the character gets a little bit
You
better.
do
with the
say
exception
some
of
things
driving.
that make me go, "What's wrong with this?"
well, yeah,
guy,
because
though?"
his brain shuts off. Right. You can't deny
Because
that.
the other
It's-
day I was like, "Man, we're like 6 episodes in. You didn't even throw him one shovel." And he's like,
Comes
"Yeah,
the
I have."
bus.
Oh, and it was a
It's the
bat.
bus.
It was a
And,
bat.
and he thought a bat was a shovel, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's right on time.
"What's going on over
Bus
here?"
is here on time.
I
That was
got
probably the last bus. So
I had,
if
this is
you
my
need to-
last thing.
Yeah, you got a lot of comments today.
Well, I
Simon.
don't know who it was from, but we're gonna do a quick. Joe, maybe it was Joe, but it was also from Joe's Diner. We had a picture from Joe's Diner.
Yes.
So someone went and we have here's the BLT and the fries. They were perfect apparently. And Joe came out for a picture, and here's the picture of these two together. So that's it.
Hey,
And then I'm good.
Man.
So you guys rock and roll. Thank you for the comments. Now who's next?
I guess me.
Yeah,
Because we went around the
And
horn.
this is different.
All right, I got all my comments from today's Rage Cop. This is from Scott Ward Holmes that says, so I've been seeing that house flipper game floating around the internet, and I think it would be a great game to have Simon play like a special one-off type of episode for. And Simon, you're looking into that game, right?
It's on my computer. So
So,
I have not played it though.
You haven't played it.
No, but I did download it, so that's step one.
So step one's
But it's
done.
I hear it's a fucking grindy, shitty. I'm not shitty. I heard it's good, but I heard it's just a lot
Very
of
grindy.
bullshit. So I would need to get in there and actually play it and get to a point where then we can. At least I think we should get to a point where then I could say, all right, we could start after I've played it. But for me to take the
I
initiative
wouldn't mind
to do
seeing you
that,
solo that game.
and
I
do
just-
all the grinding.
and
I
do all
know
the
how
grinding,
much-
yeah.
I
And
did
you'd have to
think
cut it
about
down,
but I
but yeah.
did think
Like,
about
just-
that. I said that to you. I said I thought about coming in over the weekend, last weekend,
Yeah.
and doing the first one, recording it just to see.
Exactly. Yeah, and you may as well record it as you do it.
So I'll do it by myself,
Yeah.
maybe.
I know how much you like planting yucca.
You know what? I'm gonna have to do it when I'm gonna make somebody else be in it with me, but I want it to be Anthony when he's working, so I could just call him over every once in a while when I have like a serious question.
Oh, he's
if we
gonna
could just
love
arrange
that.
it. No, but like it probably wouldn't. Well, fuck it. I'll give him. He'll be plugging his fucking channel. But I don't know.
Nah, I could see you solo. And if you get annoyed, you get annoyed. And I think
Oh
that'll
no,
be
that's fun. Of course it is. But I mean, if I get stuck, I need to move on. I don't know if
Right.
something gets so.
Then you get mad and you shut it off, and it says 3 days later. All right, let's try this one more time.
Right. You got some information. Yeah, I could do that too. Yeah. So no matter what it is. Okay. I'll do it
Switches
by
over
myself.
To, switch
you
it
go.
over to Anthony playing.
So yeah, that video may come out in the future.
Well, I'd like to play. Yeah, it would be nice if I did a few of them if it worked out. But
Yeah. Got a comment here from Steve Tucker on Rage Cop that says, "Nice job editing, Ada Hop."
Yeah.
That was
fucking
stellar.
hey, man.
How does he get?
He's so
He
good.
gets credit for
He
everything.
gets credit for
nowadays.
every
Everything.
video that
Yeah.
we make
He
here.
does 7 days to die.
I do.
And he does a very good job at it, by the way.
I get the shit end of it too, though, because I had someone chewing me out on Twitter for not having a playlist for God of War. Also, so I get the bad stuff too.
Oh, good.
Well,
By the way, do you mind making a playlist for God of War for me? Thanks.
Do your fucking job.
No, it's funny because my wife came home the other day and she's like, Ada Hop did a great job on the lawn. And there I am with the lawnmower. It's like, yeah,
Ada Hop
I'll,
does
I'll
everything
tell
around
him.
here.
Yeah, she wasn't talking about the landscape.
Hey-Hop,
I
have
know.
Uh-oh.
you ever mowed a yard before?
Yes.
Oh, he's mowed a yard before.
Everybody here has mowed a yard,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
We're all men.
That's what I did for my junior and senior year of
I love mowing
high
yards.
school for
Me
money.
too.
God, I never want to mow a yard again. That's all I did every summer.
I wasn't allowed to when I was a kid. My parents were very nervous. They're like, you're going to hurt yourself because you're
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
You're going to cut your face off.
Yeah. I probably would have been like, that looks good under there.
Yeah, I flipped a tractor.
Really?
One of the big tractors has the big deck on the back that you pull. I was
Yeah?
trying to save some time and do a steep hill.
Yep.
Rolled it.
Oh,
See,
wow.
now you're getting that could be bad.
it was bad. So what happened? Tell me, there's got to be some sort of
Well,
repercussion.
I'm very cat-like, so I did a double backflip off of it
I doubt that.
Went and drank some milk.
and landed
Yeah.
safely.
But did you get fired?
Played with
No.
a ball of yarn.
No, it was for a big private residence. The guy was a doctor, had tons of acreage, and we just pulled it back over. It was fine. It's a pretty sturdy tractor.
Okay.
Oh, when I was leaving work Tuesday night, it's a tractor thing, but it's interesting. I was driving down Blue Clay Road. You know, there's a lot of cops because they got the jail and whatever out there. And there, I saw a cop car's lights. I figured he had pulled someone over up ahead on the other side of the road. And when I got there, there was no other car. The cop car crashed into a ditch, and there
Cop
was
car in
no
the
other
ditch.
vehicle around. And the cop was outside of the car, like just waving cars by with his flashlight.
I meant to park here and direct traffic.
Like it was in like he
Wow, so
jacked
he-
it
Well,
up.
Blue Clay, I mean, like, it might have been a situation where a deer came out or some
Right.
sort of, because, we've got two roads here. One that, you go down that one, I go down another one.
Yep.
And I'll at night, I do like 35 down that road
Yeah.
because all I see are little beady deer eyes.
Yeah.
And so they
I
know
just-
me now.
Right. Or he could have been on his little laptop, or you never know.
Probably watching porn.
Probably getting
Or us.
Doing VR porn and being a cop.
He's watching
veered right
Art
off.
bitching about us.
I
Why
just
are
didn't
they
expect-
complaining so much?
I didn't expect to see just the cop car and the cop.
Yeah.
That was all.
That's gotta be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to wave people by like, son of a bitch.
And all these other cops are like driving by that road.
Yeah.
So
Honking the
I saw
horn.
one.
you hear about Danny? Fucking pulled it
Fucking
other one,
idiot.
man.
Yeah.
He always watches that porn. I told him.
Yeah, he's got to stop jerking off when he's driving, man.
VR porn.
And you know what? He's not gonna get a ticket either.
Nope.
Little buddy system over there.
Yeah.
No, you know what?
yeah.
Around here, that's not the case. Fucking a sheriffs don't like local police.
That's a
They'll
common
give
thing.
each
actually,
other
and
fucking tickets.
they butt heads and it's stupid.
All right, I'm done. Right? So you
I
were
was still going, but yeah.
Sorry.
You can
Yeah,
be
you've
done.
been
You
done
weren't even on your comments.
for a long
I
time.
didn't X him out. Yeah, I'm fucking daydreaming. All right, go on.
This was from Aaron Soto that says, "Holy fucking shit, guys. I just saw you have 1.6 million subscribers. I think it's safe to say you'll be at 2 million by the end of the year. Promoted. Congratulations, though. Seriously, you guys deserve it. And Appsro, great fucking video. Thank you. You guys think we'll hit 2 by the end of the year?
I kind of don't.
I don't.
Not
at this
rate
rate.
we're going right now.
But I also think it's also just the time of season because I mean E3 is about to kick off. Like the big games don't hit until later on in the year.
Yeah.
So right now, sort of in the gaming industry is sort of the dry spell. So I think later in the year, like we got Red Dead coming out, we got a new Battlefield coming out, so I think we're going to see a big boost around that time.
Yeah.
Okay, my next comment is from Blake Thornsborough. That says, the head stomp to the deer made me have to apologize to my coworkers.
That was a pretty funny moment.
Yeah. No, when I recorded
see this
that, it was magic. In the new Rage Cop.
Right, I didn't get a chance to watch it yet.
Okay, yeah, when you watch it, there's a great moment when I was recording it. When you're modding the game, you can tell basically anything in the world to ignore you, even the animals.
All right.
So you can run right up to a deer and it won't run away like it typically does.
Yeah.
So I hit record on the editor and I got near this deer. I just ran in it and hit the attack button, and the animation he did was perfect. He just kicks the deer in the head because the deer's like just got its head down grazing. Kicks the deer in the head, and the deer just falls over. And then I hit the attack again, and he just hits it with an axe.
Yeah.
And the sound the deer makes, it's like it was magic. And I was like, oh god, that's gonna be the best scene of the whole fucking
and
thing.
it sounds awful.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, it's
But
not.
when you look at it, it's pretty comical.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of not the Far Cry that will have just come out, the one that's coming next when you hear this coming in comments. The beginning of it starts with a pretty sad thing to
Another
witness as
animal
well.
situation.
I've heard about that. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
This is my last comment from Matt Garrett that says, that isn't what furries do. They just like to dress up in mascot suits and basically hang out together.
Yeah.
The furries you're talking about are just weirdos. How do I know all this? My friend's a furry, and she explained to me how it isn't about mascot jizz. I know.
Yeah.
But
Rage Cop,
Rage Cop doesn't know.
Right.
Like that's
Right,
that's-
right.
Rage Cop is a character. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
I don't think furries just hang out and bang it. I'm sure some do.
Some might.
Sure.
Well, I'm sure they have likes, and then they happen to bang. And you know what? If I was into that, and someone else is into it, we were both furries, chances are
Hell
I'd
yeah.
probably try to bang with them on just because.
Yeah, why not? We've got furry fans out there.
No, hey, whatever you like.
Whatever you're into, man.
One of my favorite videos is there's a newscast and there was a fire in some warehouse, but they were having like a furry convention there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like all the guys in their mascot suits are just out in the street, and the newscaster just laughs and he just loses his shit because he's trying to report on this story about a fire, but he's just seeing all these people in funny suits out in the street. It's it's my favorite furry video.
Nice.
I love it. That's all my comments. I'm good.
Hey.
We did it.
All right, we did do it.
Anyone you missed with the bus? You
I
want to?
think I got everyone.
Yeah, you threw everyone under there.
All right,
If you
good.
got Ada Hop.
Well, listen, next time.
We'll get to hop with the bus.
Next time we're gonna be talking. I mean, E3's coming up, so
Right.
we're gonna have a lot of games to talk about next time because there's gonna be a lot of trailers and a lot of information.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Cool. Well, we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Thanks for doing the comments.
See you guys.
Bye.
Later.